Hey, welcome to the DBB channel. We are back with another Digimon TCG video, and this time showcasing the Red Hybrid versus Wargreymon. Now, Red Hybrid and Wargreymon receive support in the same set of B03, but we all know that the Greymon family has been receiving supports in every other sets too. Now, combining the powers of the Greymon, we are witnessing possibly the best deck at the current meta. Now, I'll be discussing slightly at the end of this video on how and why the Wargreymon is actually good, and likely a deck profile in the future to come. So without further ado, let's dive right into the game itself as we do see the Atomic Inferno coming down to the Burning Greymon, swinging 2 security check, leaving the Greymon at 3 security, and because of the Takuya, it does gain 2 memory, pushing back to 2. It looks like he does play the Takuya, however, he does have the Taichi Tamer, which was set up previously in the previous turn, as he does hard play the Gaussmon into the Greymon, allowing you to play a Tamer for free, which is definitely very balanced. But we do see the ultimate card here, as we do see Greymon X evolving to the Meta Greymon for just simply 1 cost, because he does reduce by 2. He does go to the Meta Greymon Alterous mode, popping the Numemon, and then going to the Meta Greymon X antibody for 0 cost. So how much cycle he did in that one single turn, we will never know, but he does swing over the Greymon there with the Meta Greymon X, and he does have the Meta Greymon piercing ability, and a total of 3 checks will be done here. It does hit into the Takuya Tamer though, so this might be a potential chance for the Red Hybrid player. He does hit into only 1 Tamer however, but because of that guaranteed 3 memory, he is not able to choke him, as he does go to the Wargreymon for just 3 costs and does gain reboot on evolution. Now he does actually gain back to 3 memory thanks to the Takuya, which was hit up by the security. He does push out the Flamemon, and it's gonna swing at the security here for just 1 check. He does check it and does hit into the Meta Greymon, so it does pop the Yokomon Digitama ability. On deletion, does draw 1 card. Gonna push out on the Takuya and then evolving to the Burning Greymon, which does gain plus 2k for this turn, allowing him to hit to the threshold of 10,000. It's gonna actually survive that check, and it's gonna gain 2 memory thanks to the Takuya. He does have only 1 security left, but it looks like he doesn't have any more hybrids. Does hard play the Flamemon and does pick up the Burning Greymon, adding it to hand, putting the other 2 Flamemon into the bottom of the deck. Does evolve to the Burning Greymon to just pass the turn. However, with the Wargreymon standing and surviving for the entire turn, he's able to clear off the Burning Greymon thanks to the red ability, and the piercing and the Taichi does come in clutch, and the Wargreymon is able to restand itself thanks to his ability of the red, and this just go 1-0 for the Wargreymon. She does go evolve to the Gaussmon in nursery here, and it's going to actually evolve next to the Greymon for 3 costs because it's not evolving on top of Agumon, which is pretty expensive I would say, but however he's not getting punished because the opponent does hard play a Pokemon looking at top 5. Does pick up the Flamemon because he does actually miss the rookie, adding only the Flamemon though, so no Tamers inside. Does evolve to just cycle 1. Looks like he does have a Tamer in his hand, and does actually just evolve to the Agumon in nursery, passing back just 2 memory to the right player. Does actually push out the Greymon and evolving straight to the Greymon X, which is most likely the most busted card right now for the Greymon decks. He does actually go for the Meta Greymon, gonna raid and killing all the Pokemon. Unfortunately, doesn't have a Taichi Tamer in hand to play because he can actually play it for free after a successful raid. Let's go for the red memory boost. Just pass back 2 memory to the left player. Let's look at the top 4 cards. Looks like he does pick up the Agumon from BT5 and adding it to hand. So it's a very simple turn I would say, and will the left player be able to punish that Meta Greymon on the field? Let's go into the Burning Greymon, cycling and hopefully finding Eldamon I believe, but he does evolve to the Agumon. It's just gonna swing at the security, not swing over the Meta Greymon. Very interesting play. And does hit into the Tai Tamer, which is definitely the worst card to hit into. It's going to guarantee 3 memory for the next turn, but he does play a Takuya to pass back 3 memory either way. So now killing the Meta Greymon there is going to be a very suspicious place I would say, because it does live and is potentially going to evolve up to the Meta Greymon X, and of course eventually the Wargreymon. He does evolve to the Meta Greymon X here, does gain plus 3k, 1 security check, does further evolve to the Wargreymon. It's going to be a very big boy swing at the security here, and do note that the red ability only works if opponent does have an unsuspended Digimon, so the Agumon is safe, or not it would be swinging for 3 checks twice, which is definitely going to be more devastating. Looks like it does gain 2 memory thanks to the red memory boost, evolving to the Greymon in the nursery. Gonna evolve further to the Greymon X in the nursery as well, preparing for the next body. It's gonna hard play the Agumon for just 3 costs, and just looking at top 3, does pick up the Omimon X, adding it to hand. So Omimon X does really work well with this whole Greymon build because of the X antibody option, so you can actually go for the last security push if needed so. So let's switch to the Yokomon, and looks like it doesn't have any nursery Digimon to evolve to. Gonna evolve to the Burning Greymon, it's gonna pop that Greymon for sure, sorry the Agumon. Gonna evolve to the Eldamon this turn. And will he be able to push that 4 security in this game? Does swing at the security for just 1 check though, because there's no Atomic Inferno. Does he into a second TIE Tamer? Man, we already know who's the Red Hybrid here, but looks like he does actually gain 2 memory thanks to the Takuya, swing another time at the security, the Anglimon, and looks like he does push up another Tamer here into a Burning Greymon. He's very close, I would say, as he does swing at the security, pushing down to 1 and even survive, so he does gain 2 memory there. However, does he have enough to close the game? Looks like he does not and does concede, leading up to the Wargreymon to win. Now let's take a look at this Wargreymon decklist from Norman. He does play the Kumamon, which does allow you to draw 1 upon attacking as long as a Greymon or Omimon. Does play the standard Agumons, but he does play a very interesting tech card known as Gaussmon. Now Gaussmon prevents your opponent from reducing their evolution cost. Now this card directly counters the Greymon X, because Greymon X does reduce the next evolution by the number of colors that you're going to evolve to. So for example, the Meta Greymon being a black and red, just reduced by 2 costs. So with this Gaussmon in play, it prevents the opponent to reduce it to 1 cost, which is definitely the busted way of evolving. So this card is definitely very nice. Now for the level 4s, he does play the standard Greymons, but he does actually opt to play the security attack +1 Greymon instead of the +2k one. So this is definitely very interesting because he does go for the OTK play, given that he does go for the Taichi Tamers instead of the black Taichi Tamers, which is actually played in other variants. Now of course, the busted card to actually focus on is definitely the Greymon X. Now Greymon X reduces the evolution cost of the next Meta Greymon is going to evolve to, and reduce it by the number of colors it does have, and it does have the protection effect whereby you do have an X antibody option. It's going to prevent itself from being bounced, it's going to prevent itself from being destroyed by any options or any special effects. So that's nice protection, is definitely very welcome by the Greymon X. Now for the level 5, he does play a mix of cards. He does play the Meta Greymon X to push for security attack, Meta Greymon Alterous Mode to simply pop off the Gaussmon potential, and of course does have the inbuilt protection alongside the Greymon X, so to make your Digimon basically becoming the ultimate tank. And of course the ace of the card, the Meta Greymon itself, being a black and red card, and does have the red ability, piercing ability, and allow you to play the Tamer for free if you do successfully raid. Now moving on to the level 6, he does play the Wargreymon, the very strong card Wargreymon, because he does give you +3k DP, does have the raid ability, give you the reboot, and of course it does have the ability to actually unsuspend if it does raid successfully. So especially it can actually pair with the red Taichi Tamer, because it's a red and black Digimon. It can actually swing for 2 checks in that one single turn, giving a very strong potential for OTK. It does actually play the black Wargreymon as a tech card, because you do want to pop your opponent's Taichi Tamers and of course the cool boys. And of course it's not exactly the most important card to go into, but however the option to do that is definitely very nice. Now it does only play 1 Omimon X, because Omimon X does allow you to remove very nasty bodies from the field, bottom decking them, and of course it can actually evolve with the X antibody option, so you can actually swing and then evolve it into the Omimon X in the same turn, while attacking of course. Now he does actually play a total of 6 Tamers here, the 3 Taichi Tamers and the 3 Cool Boys. Now the Cool Boys is definitely there to help you search the pieces that you need, and of course evolving for 0 cost and then gaining memory and drawing a bunch of cards is always welcome. Now it does actually play the red Taichi Tamer, which I mentioned previously. It does add the security check to your cards, to your level 5 or to your level 6, and of course it does guarantee you 3 memory. And let's not forget the Greymon from B03 allow you to play a Taichi for free if you do not have a Taichi on field, so it's a very strong tempo card to have. Now he does actually play the Red Marine Boost to add some sort of consistency to the deck, and of course guarantee that 2 extra memory, the X antibody option because Greymon X does demand it, and of course you do have the Cool Boy to search for it. And lastly, to wrap it off, he does play the Hades Force, because Hades Force you can only use it if you do have a black and great Digimon on the field. And guess what? The new Wargreymon does have it, so it's not solely for the black Wargreymon only, he's actually using it for the Wargreymon as well. And let's not forget, you can actually use it if you do have the Meta Greymon on the field as well. You can actually pop up to 2 Tamers very easily. So that wraps it up, and thank you guys for watching till the end, and do consider subscribing, dropping a like and a comment if you guys do enjoy the content.